Hey, this is Rockin' Larry Lockin with Pleiadian Express Productions. I wanted to follow up on something that a friend of mine was talking about earlier. Her name is Tammy O'Brien. That's O'Brien, Obrien. And I want to start off by saying you should check out her YouTube channel, It's Time to Believe in Yourself. You can also find her on Facebook as well as other social platforms. But she was mentioning how God is us all. We are God. God is in all of us. We are God. And it's true, we are. It's true. We are not separate from God. We are all, think of it this way, creation is God. Existence is God. We are all God. We are all creators. We are all part of that big soul that makes up God, that God of the divine. We are all part of that divine. Okay, that being said, there have been some ascended gods in past galactic history that have used those powers as being an awakened God. They have used those powers to create destruction and to manipulate civilizations on planets that they may have created. Sometime millions and millions of years ago, Earth humans had their double helix, their helix unplugged, which each had 12 strands of DNA in them. And that was unplugged from each other, and we went to sleep. Probably a lot of trauma happened back then, maybe galactic wars, but we are all gods. We are here for an experience. We came here together to experience Earth, to experience the density down here, the feelings, okay? We are all awakening now, but it's not just us. It's the plants, it's the animals, it's the realignment going on of the planets. It's the entire Milky Way galaxy, if not the entire part of creation is awakening, and we are realizing that we are the gods. We are gods. And as gods, some of the powers we have when we're awakened to our full of powers is we create atmospheres, okay? We create planets. We create plants. We create hybrid animals. We create stars. We create solar systems. We create galaxies along with shaping the universe. We create all those things. We have that power. We are creator gods. And the majority of creator gods in the universe, I think, for the first time, are all about coming back together and for the light. We are awakening to who we truly are. There is nobody else coming to this planet to save us. There are no extraterrestrials coming to save us. We are the extraterrestrials. There are no aliens coming to save us. We are the aliens. There are no angels coming to save us because we are the angels. God is not coming to save us. We are God. We are here to save ourselves. We have that power within us. And like Tammy was talking about on her talk, this is all within us. God is not outside of you. Every other thing in creation that lives and breathes is part of that big part of divinity. But especially you as human incarnates, you are part of that divinity. You are soul parts of that whole divinity with a whole endless number of fragmented souls throughout the universe, all together with you, and we're all merging back together. We are creators. We are powerful. We just have to understand it and realize it and keep positive affirmations in our head. Keep telling yourself this over and over again if you have to. You are all powerful. And that was my quick little talk. I really appreciate anybody that listens. This was done on the spur of the moment. In a couple of nights or so, I'm going to be doing on one of my Facebook pages the Syrian-Egyptian pyramid connection. I'm going to talk about the Sirius star system and their influence on Earth. Their influence on, for example, their influence on the Egyptians and the pyramids, the Sumerians, the Dogon tribe out of Central Africa, the Chinese, the Greeks, the Babylonians, as well as Native American and other indigenous cultures around the globe. The Sirius star system has had a big influence in the cultures and in the ancient writings from all of those civilizations. So I'm going to break that down a little bit in really great detail. I have about 18 pages of notes to finish going over, so it should be interesting. I'll also talk a little bit about where they come from and what kind of a race of people they are, and their involvement in various interstellar wars, especially with the Orion Empire, and of course with each other. Yeah, and I will also break down that it was different collectives of teams from the Sirius star system that intervened in the cultures of our Native Americans, that intervened in the Sumerians' case, or in the Babylonians' case, or in the Egyptians' case. These were not all necessarily the same tribe from Sirius, and not necessarily with the same agenda that the other ones had. I mean, they all had their own different agendas, some benevolent, some benevolent, sorry, it's late. But I'll go into all that. But I just want to remind everybody that you are God. You are all powerful. You can create your own universe, literally. The stars, the sun, the moon, an asteroid belt, planet alignment, planet structure, species on each planet. You have that power. That's who you are. This is Rockin' Lockin', and I'm out.